1980X from Hybrid Studios. This should give us some nice nostalgic feels about some classic sort of arcades. I mean, I didn't used to go to the arcades when I was a kid as often as I would have liked, but I mean, it was where I was living in the centre of the city, and it used to be like about an hour sitting on a train to get to the arcade, and yeah, used to do it maybe once a month. Used to go up there with some buddies, have a day out at like the seafront in the arcades. That's better. Is there a goblin? Beating heart. Yeah, so today is very reminiscent of Streets of Rage, right? What's the... Ha! It is! And what are the keys? No space. Enter to jump, space to hit. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm definitely feeling this probably would be better with a controller. With a gamepad. Yeah, hang on. Do I? Oh, it's in. It's plugged in. Shit. Awesome. My gamepad's plugged in. Let me That's better. Jump. Pow. Pow, pow, pow. Ah. Yeah. And pick it up. Oh yeah. Very much like Streets of Rage. Uh-oh. Hit a big dude. Health. I want a burger, man. Give me a burger. No! Say it, throw another quarter in. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bomb it down! Can't be a burger or something. Ah, the bag, that's alright, I suppose. It isn't going well, is it? There's no... quick! Throw more coins in! Wait, I'm going to attack from some off screen. I know that's like typical of these like old arcade machines, right? Like you get attacked by someone out of view. He's got such big reach. How many are we going to run out of quarters at all? I wonder. Are we going to have like having unlimited amount? No. Oh, they're beautiful pixels.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway. Soon the cars below would reach the city, but me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia.
A lovely Walkman. I think I got one.
So I thought.
I got one of those in the cupboard. I think it's blue.
But sometimes extraordinary things will happen if you just let them.
Hello, Marble Reds. Hope you're doing well, Marlborough. looks like a very lovely place to live, right?
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city, sometime in 1980X. What you see around here used to be all that I cared for, because it was all that I knew. It was here that I'd met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love, and found out that nothing lasts forever. This is the place I grew up in and grew out of. A place I loved and hated.
Pizza!
I remember walking around these blocks for hours, just waiting for something to happen. I knew I needed to move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere.
It could have been Seafood. Hey, Seafood.
Same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundromat,
I guess an arcade's
the
gonna open
video
up.
rental place, where Dad used to take me on the weekends. He'd be looking for classics, while I was more into superheroes. Oh man, we could go on forever. But then, we didn't go there anymore. It was no big deal. These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again. And that was when I found it.
The arcade! I'm guessing that's what she's gonna find, right? There it is!
The factory was built long before I was born, but had been shut down and abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there, but there was something down that pitch-black alley that caught my eye. It took all the guts I had to go down the stairs. The basement air was thick with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy. And in the midst of this electric haze stood an army of high-tech creatures, their huge crystal-clear screens flashing before my eyes. I'd seen video games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you. And this place was definitely no hangout for children. In front of these machines stood some of the coolest, uncool people I had ever seen. They were the freaks, the geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand or even knew existed. These guys were all playing trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
We've kind of all been in that place, right? What do we got? Shoot him up! Oh. Oh man, it's gonna be like a bit like R-Type, I guess.
Get ready.
Okay. God damn it! Oh. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely a bit like the Super R-Type, Gradius, those sort of games, right? Oh, there's an upgrade! Come on, come on, come on! Oh! Oh, yeah! Firing my lasers! Oh. What? Alright, whatever the fuck that was, it's probably gonna hurt, right? What? Yeah. He's bleeding! Robots don't bleed! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, what the hell? It got away. Hey, JD9. That was pretty cool. It was a bit like, I get a bit like R-Type, I think. Super R-Type, I think is
It
the...
wouldn't be fair to say I didn't do my best in school. At least for a while, I really tried to make it work. But now, walking those hallways with all those people, I wasn't really there. I was on an asteroid somewhere, fighting space invaders. But then there was her.
You like it when we play games like this? I do like games like this. I do like these, you know, like these little, kind of like stylish
Punk
indies.
rocker from the Southern District. She was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. Oh man, that girl was born a rebel. Free to go wherever she wanted to. Free in a way I could still only dream of.
The Runaway. Outrun? Listen to the sounds. It makes me think of Outrun, right? Is that what it is? Oh man, it is. It's like Outrun. Yeah. Wow, that's a break button. Look at. Here comes the traffic. Top Gear. Whoa. 255. You ever playing this type of racing game on a coin? But yeah, me too. I totally remember Outrun, playing Outrun in the arcade. It's sitting in like a sit-down cabinet with a steering wheel, looking just like this. Outrun was the balls. No, Outrun was amazeballs. Top Gear. I'm not sure about Top Gear. I've not heard of that one. The game. As also look back in those days, there was quite a few different sort of driving games that had a similar sort of style, right? Whoa, we lost a lane. Shit. I definitely like how they're kind of keeping everything looking very, looking very retro. I mean, they could have very easily made it look a bit more modern, but so far we've seen like a Streets of Rage sort of clone. We've seen this, which is like an Outrun or Top Gun, as Bob was saying, and we had like a R-Type sort of clone. Whoa! Come on! 6 seconds. Hey, Jalapeno. I'm sure Jalapeno he's definitely old enough to remember games like this in the arcades. Wait. $200? Happy Friday to you too. This is more like a bad Sega Genesis game. I think it's meant to be like 80s arcades. So if you look at it, I mean, in the 80s, this is the sort of thing you would, this sort of thing you would see in the arcades, right? I totally remember playing games like this.
I started hanging out in the arcade almost every night. Standing there beside the other players, watching every move their fingers made. This was the real thing. Another life was just one credit away. Down here, I found new worlds and new meaning. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Travel to outer space, experience fantasy and fear, or just take a walk on the wild side of town. But nothing could beat the rush of the highway. The speeding cars reminding me that there was a way out, a road to somewhere. The city on the horizon. I'd drive all night to get to that place.
I like the music. I mean, it's very like 80s sort of synthwave or retro wavers. Hollow people saying. Very, very fitting. Yeah, I mean, don't really get into playing a lot of like retro like emulator games on emulators and stuff, but I mean, this is not full games or anything. This is just like experiencing different games in an arcade, like as you're going through this story. But I'd probably, if I was to play like the original sort of Outrun or something on an emulator, it would probably get dull after a few minutes, honestly. Even though I played it. I used to play it back in the day in the arcade forever.
Escape. It was about transformation. For every visit I made, every game I uncovered, every move I mastered, I felt stronger, more confident. Some guys said I was nothing but a dreamer. Completely out of touch with reality. But I don't know. Down here, I was free. I was in control. No one told me where to go or what to do. The only bad part about it was having to come back up to the real world.
No! Run out of juice. Yeah, Hammer was awesome, especially the Miami Vice days. And it's like a coming-of-age story of this girl called The Kid, and just in the 80s, and obviously she's discovered an arcade, like an arcade, and was kind of leveling up her life in there, playing games, right? So obviously the out of game parts is like more modern sort of pixel art, and the games have tried to make it look very, very much like the originals that they're based on. or they're influenced by.
Back when we were kids, life was so much easier. You could go from bug collector in the morning to bank robber before bedtime.
Is that Betamax tapes?
Anything was possible. Then came high school, and everyone got brainwashed. People started seeing you the way they wanted to see you. Be the brain, be the clown, be the troublemaker, be popular. People would define you in the most convenient way. And then, that's who you are. They say that when you grow up, something inside you dies. I'm still not sure if that's good or bad. When you're a child, shadows seem darker and lights seem brighter. Everything is more terrifying and more exciting at the same time.
Shadowplay. What? I mean, it is pretty. I think it's like $10. I mean, it is like a story. But one thing I wish you could. I don't know if you can do this once you finish it, but one thing I wish you could do. You got these different little games in there. You're playing like a short segment of them, and when you get to the end of the short segment, the story continues. I wish you could just sit there and play the little game over and over again and just play them. You know what I mean? It could be Shinobi. We'll see. I mean, the artwork would this maybe, yeah, okay, probably yes. Shinobi Ninja Gaiden, yes. What? Yeah. No! Can we get to the platform? We gotta go, Oh. No. Rygar. I don't remember much about Rygar, honestly. Damn it! We got no continue button. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Shit, I didn't realise you're going to be jumping up and down over those platforms. You fuck impasse, man. We was at the end of the level. Oh, can't have? I don't remember that. Hey, at least we start here. Cool. Damn it! I dodged under the thing again. We need to go up. Whoa. Jump, you say? I mean, the jump button doesn't do anything here, at least. Oh my god. Jump there, over the hole. Oh, come on. Whoa. You motherfucker. No, why'd you jump up? Jump down. Stay down the bottom. I'll wait for those things to come down on like top of us. Oh! Come on. No! We got quite far. squish, squish, squish. Same platform. Oh, come on, it's the same platforms. I mean, as with a lot of games like this, when you're, when you have played them back in the day, it's like each time you start to learn the setups, and it's just muscle memory at the end of the day, right? What it turns into. Right. I'm not quite sure what the blue bar's doing. When it fills up, it doesn't. Oh, damn it! And when you're sliding on the floor, there's like a second transition before it gets up. So if you wait sliding too close to the end there, you can't make the jump because you gotta wait for the animation to finish. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm not sure what the blue bar's doing. You fill it up and it kind of sparkles with electricity, but it doesn't do much. I mean, it doesn't change your attack or anything. The buttons don't do anything else. I mean, in the arcade game, that might give you like a special attack or something, but if it is, I don't know how to trigger it. I mean, it's getting faster all the time. Hey, we got over! Holy shit, almost! No! No! Progress. Damn it, we jump, don't jump and kill him, because the fucking... Right. Progress. Oh, he says as he ducks instead of jumps. The same thing. The same fucking shuriken. I think at that point that they're moving so quickly when he shoots them. We gotta get there with more than one life left, so that we can take a hit with one. Because it is here. I mean, they move so slowly, right? Right. Hello, Falcon. You can't give up! Alright. Yeah, we was that close to the end. Oh my god. Whoa. We're gonna meet that boss, dude. Uh-oh. Yep. Wait. I guess we just go supposed to, walk and pick the things up, right? Stay away from these hits. Alright. Because we can't attack him. You gotta try to muscle memory, try to remember where the fuck he's gonna attack, right? Oh, he's back in the background. He's gonna come back now, isn't he? Whoa. Oh! Whoa! Oh, motherfucker. That was pretty good. That game was pretty good. Oh my god, look, vinyl!
I used to love the weekends. Watching cartoons on early morning TV without a care in the world. The whole family together, free to do whatever we wanted to. Going for long rides in our car, me falling asleep in the back seat, and getting carried to bed when we got home. But then this thing with Dad happened. And now, I wasn't sure our family would ever be able to put the pieces back together. Being home alone with Mom, watching her too fall apart. I couldn't stand it. I had to go somewhere. Anywhere. I just had to get out. I used to fantasize about the city, vaguely planning my escape, but never actually getting on the train. Instead, I kept hanging around at the video store, seeking comfort in made-up stories where I could pretend I was someone else. Mom would always tell me to quit dreaming and get back into the real world. I couldn't care less. That night at the arcade, everything changed.
Oh. Kill screen? Slay free dragons to escape the maze. What? Oh my god. Enemy resistant, no! Yeah! Oh, okay, that's waiting for us to push the button. Okay. Wait, so the beam heals it? Slash it then. We die when we see the next bomb. We gotta heal straight away before we do anything, I think. Oh, come on, fuck off. What? Can I beam on this one? 25. $46. Alright. I gotta use a beam. And we gotta heal. My dad next go. Right, yeah, beam was at the one. Wait, don't die. Right, beam on that one. Push button to get up. I'm pushing the button, get up! What? We go the same way. Right. I didn't have a chance to do anything! Right. So you can see the red in the radar on the left, right? The red dots are the dragons, so we're gonna keep going. Try to get to the left one first. See them up? Alright, he's back, so. We should level up on this one. We're keeping our level when we're dying though. Right, heal. 2 more hits. Oh, 1 more hit. Level up! I like the music for this one. The music is great. I don't know, we're not gonna get through this. We're not gonna have enough life. We might do. Just level up. Yeah. Right. Oh, look at 91. I mean, like, I tried just a bit of hacks because they're synthetic, right? Yeah. Right, let me go towards the to left. Right. I'm gonna go left again, right? Yeah, left again now. We'll go down to the dragon. Down the end of this hallway, I got a dragon. Can we get there without dying? Probably not. Yeah. Uh, 85. I try to gauge which attack is better. So 85, the beam. Right, yeah, it looks like the hack's gonna be better for him, I think. Or the slash, I should say. Better dragon. Alright. Right, we got to the first one. We gotta get to it. Obviously, we're leveling up each time, so each time you're going back, we're a bit strong. I don't know if we're doing more damage, but we got more health, right? Wait. I think this is slash I used on that one before, wasn't it? Yeah. Not the beam. Level up! HP and strength increased! I wish you would heal now, but we can't. Oh, come on. It's obviously the, I think the, I don't know. I mean, so obviously this kid's. I don't know if her dad died or he just left, but we're obviously getting this computer voice is maybe saying something that maybe her dad would have been saying to her. Okay. One shot. We got another level. Level 6. Alright. So the slash was what was doing it, right? So... I don't know how much health he's got. You healed 20, is that it? And I should have maybe... Oh, he's only doing like a little bit of damage. Alright. Now, hopefully, when we die, we'll keep the dragon that's dead will stay dead. Oh shit. It runs like a super one. Damn it! We're dead! No! Come on, stay with 2 or 3 dragons. Come on. Yes! Okay, now we can just go to the right instead. $112. We are starting to do a lot of damage now. More, we'll get a level up. We should level up killing this one, I think. Nice. Please level up. We need health. No! Dad, be quiet, mate. I feel like you're flashing back to the 80s. Hey, Newsom. I think that's the intention. I think it's very cool, very well presented. The game. It's very well presented. We're so dead. I haven't got enough health. I can't do another heal. Yeah, we're fucked. Fuck. It's alright, we'll level up this time. We'll get to level 8! Maybe we'll get to level 9 before we get back to the dragon again. You just try on Steam, looks like an... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, so far, this is the fifth little game we played. I mean, obviously, it's like a story about this character, and this is the fifth game she's played at the arcade, and they're all like homages to some like classic sort of arcade. We had like Outrun, we had like I guess a bit like Contra, I guess. Like an R-Type sort of clone. But I mean, these little games are presented really well presented. I'm getting this message from her dad. That's what I think it is. And this is marked as part 1, so on like the page, like Steam or GOG, I got it from GOG, but on the page it's listed as 1980X being part 1. So obviously there's another like a game coming, like was part 2, I guess. I should have probably healed first because now we've got to go into the dragon fight again without any health. Damn it. I didn't realise that until I looked at the page. I think it was on... I don't think I noticed it on Steam. On GOG, the very first line of the description is saying it's like part 1. So whether or not this part 2 is going to be a separate game, or whether it's going to be like an update, or I don't know. But there's more to come. Maybe it's like a continuation with like more different games she's playing. We'll see how. I guess it depends how the story's going to end, right? Yeah, we're not gonna. Let's see if one of these others do more damage. Beam doesn't. So it's still probably a slash. Alright, it's still gonna be the slash. But by the time we get back there this time, we'll be level 9, so we'll be a little bit stronger. A little bit more health. Yeah, I tell you one thing though, they better release a soundtrack. They better release a soundtrack to this. The music is so good. Is that level up? No, next one, okay. Next one's level up. And we got one more fight before we get to the dragon, I think. So when we beat this fight in this corridor here, we'll level up and we'll go into the dragon with full health. Oh shit, there wasn't no fight at the time. Alright, but we got more health. We can take 2 hits, then we gotta heal. Now I can take 3 more hits. Yeah, I think the music for this specific game, I think, is my favourite of all of them I've heard so far. I really like this song, but they're all very good. It's all a lot of like sort of like 80s sort of synthwave sort of tracks. It's very cool. Wait, maximum level? What? One more dragon left. Someone wants help. I don't know who it is. No more level ups. I'll heal. You might as well use a heal, I guess. You get 1 heal per encounter. Because we're getting close to the dragon. I don't know if it's going to be I don't know how many more fights we might get before we get there. Wait, it's a pink one, okay. Pink one hurts. Wait. Ah! Pink one, attack. We hacked the pink one, okay. We'll hack this one, yeah, okay. We should heal. Wait, what? 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 I try hack. No, it's okay. What the hell is going on? Wait, you took my heal away? The hell? We lost everything now! Oh, health, no! It definitely feels unique, especially for folks that are more older. Let's just say older. Someone that probably spent a lot of time in the arcade. You know what I mean? I definitely did when I was a kid. Maybe you need to do them a certain order. Maybe I mean, it might be that it's meant to do that. Maybe it's meant to happen for the story.
What happened that night? I honestly couldn't say. I was still there, but nothing was the same.
Wait, what? Love your arcade putting you on 10 and 20p's and after the swimming hot bubble. Oh. Yeah, so this is obviously characters in a different game. You got the car, which is an Outrun sort of game. The dude from like the Streets of Rage. The spaceship, which was our R-Type clone.
The game was not over. It was just beginning.
To be continued. Yeah, it's just saying like the game page that this is part 1. So yeah, it does say on the Steam page. On the Steam page, the developer does say it does list that the average playtime is about 2 hours. So if I did it in just under that, it means I'm obviously above average, right? I mean, some of the little games you're playing, you're pretty much playing like one level in most of them. I think the one that was a bit like Shinobi, you're playing like multiple levels to get to the end, and some of them were a little bit rough. But once you played like this one session of a specific arcade, you move on with the story to another one. It's a shame you don't. I kind of would have hoped you could just pick the games. I mean, there's obviously the different games. Beaten Heart was like the Streets of Rage one. I wish you could just play the little games separately and just, you know, choose them. But Out of the Void. was very good though. I mean, it was short, but I mean, going into it knowing it was going to be pretty short, because the developer actually says on the game page it's under 2 hours, but they also say that it's part 1, so there's more to come. The race game was part of the story. I think all of it is part of the story. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Newsom. Maybe. Maybe they'll add it a bit later, but I guess it depends how they're gonna, how the story's gonna carry on from where we are. But a lot of little games did kind of factor into being part of the story. Like the driving one started off like a driving game and moved into her driving into the city, right? So it kind of blended, and like the last one there, it was kind of blending in with real life. I think it was a voice of her dad or her mom, like calling her, telling her to do her homework and come home and stuff. Children are also good. Keeps changing every time even if you do. It's very, very good. I mean, I think today's the last. Is today the last day of the demo? Yeah, it was a Kickstarted last May. Newsom. It was May 2018. I think is when the Kickstarter finished. It's only just over a year ago. The Kickstarter. Tomorrow. Okay. I still haven't got to the end of the demo. I think when you kill that last boss, I think it's the first boss, the spider boss, that's when the demo ends. God damn it, the music! They need to release the soundtrack. Release the fucking soundtrack. You get the game at some point. Yeah, now it's out. I'm kind of hoping now. Now it's out. I mean, I didn't realize this was going to be part 1. I mean, I didn't back the Kickstarter, but I was aware of the Kickstarter. Now it says now it's actually out in the wild and it's released. I wonder, maybe we might hear from the devs about what part 2 is going to be. How they're going to present it, and it could well be a thing if it's going to, depending on how long it's going to take them to do part 2, and maybe something to get part 1 and 2 together. I don't know if part 2 is going to be a separate package, if it's going to be part of the, this game, or a DLC or an add-on. I don't know, but hopefully they may be able to tell us that now. But I mean, presentation-wise, it was very, very good. Very nostalgic for those like classic. My like classic weekend, day trips to the arcades at a weekend when I was a kid. Me and a buddy of mine, Andrew, used to get on a train. It was about 45-50 minutes on a train to get to the arcades. Sitting there for hours, spending all those 10p pieces. It's very cool times. I'm trying to think what Newsom was saying like generations now growing up without the arcade experience. I was just kind of thinking to myself, obviously as us, I mean, I don't know how old you are, Newsom, but I'm like late 40s, right? I mean, I'm definitely a kid of the 80s, so I mean, 80s is when the arcades were really, really like stonking. They were really strong in the 80s. They're really picking up towards the end of the 80s, like mid 80s. And I spent a lot of time there. But kids of today, what do they sort of have as an equivalent of what we had with these arcades? There's nothing really, right? I mean, the way tech is now, I mean, from the very, very early age, anything you probably would have done at the arcades, it just sit indoors with their tablets or their laptops or phones doing the same thing. You don't get that. They probably don't have that same experience. I mean, there are still arcades out there, but it definitely wouldn't be the same going to one now as it would, would have been like 20 years ago back then, 20, 30 years ago. I do feel for the kids these days. They kind of miss out on a lot. with that stuff. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised if you get some like younger kids these days and you went to an arcade with them, they'd probably be more happy to be at home on their computers, you know what I mean, rather than sitting in an arcade playing games. It seems like life has moved on away from that sort of environment, I think. Yeah, I mean, back then it was either arcades or nothing, you know. I mean, go back to like late 80s, early 90s. We started picking up some of like early computers and some of the first consoles that had like games that looked getting closer to looking like the arcades. You don't miss giving money to the arcades. Well, I'm 48 in August. I got a couple of years on you.